So let's talk about AI. Is it here to end education as we know it? Or is it about to kickstart its most powerful chapter ever? Today, we're digging into how this technology is both a huge challenge and maybe an unprecedented opportunity for universities and, well, all of our futures. Okay, to really get into this, we're looking at it through the eyes of Michael Crow, who runs America's largest university, Arizona State. And he lays out this perfect paradox. On one hand, he's warning us, hey, AI is going to leave a lot of white-collar folks behind. But in the very next breath, he says it's giving us the greatest access to knowledge in human history. So, how on earth can both of those things be true at the same time? And that's really the big question we're tackling today, isn't it? Is AI this disruptive force that's here to replace us? Or is it a tool that's going to empower us in ways we can't even imagine yet? And, maybe more importantly, how do we get ready for a future where the answer is probably both? All right, so to even begin to answer that, we've got to face the threat head on. There's just no denying it. AI is forcing a kind of reckoning, especially inside the world of traditional education. Okay, check out this simple but kind of mind-blown example from ASU. A business school professor has a standard test. They feed it to an AI, and boom, the AI spits out a perfect score instantly. This just perfectly captures the problem, right? If a machine can give you the right answer in a split second, what's the point of the test? What are we even teaching people to do? And what's so fascinating is Crow's take on this. He doesn't say, oh no, ban the AI. He says, the test is the problem. The test is too simple. The challenge for educators isn't to fight the tool, it's to up the game, to demand a higher, more complex way of thinking from students. Okay, so that's the scary part, but that's only half the story. Let's flip the coin and look at the other side. Because while AI is a threat to the old ways, it also has the potential to just supercharge human progress like nothing we have ever seen before. I mean, think about what this really means. For the first time ever, we have a tool that's basically a walking, talking reference library on any subject you can think of, and you can access it instantly. This isn't just a small step up, it's a whole new ballgame for how we get information. So what does that look like in the real world? Well, get ready for this number. Researchers at ASU figured out that an AI could do all the work of a full genetics dissertation in just 14 days. 14. Think about the years of library research, analyzing data, writing, all of it, just squeezed into 2 weeks. It's wild. And if you follow that logic, it leads to something just staggering. The vision is for a future where a single PhD student, using AI, could potentially do the work that it used to take 20 PhDs a lifetime to do. The sheer scale of that speed up is almost hard to wrap your head around. And this is the really important part, right? This isn't just about finishing homework faster. This kind of power can lead to real, tangible, world-changing breakthroughs. We're talking about speeding up the search for cancer cures, figuring out how to restore sight, new ways to fight Alzheimer's, tackling problems that we used to think were just unsolvable. So you've got this massive disruption on one side and this incredible opportunity on the other. What do? How does a huge university like ASU handle this? Well, their answer is to basically shift the entire goal of education. Forget about just creating specialists. The new goal is to forge master learners. And their answer boils down to this one core idea, the master learner. And it's not about what you know. It's about your ability to learn anything. In a future that you absolutely cannot predict, the single most important skill is being able to adapt, to pivot, and to learn whatever comes next. And you can see the shift right here. The old way, the industrial model of education, that was all about getting you ready for a specific job that you could predict. That world, it's pretty much gone. The new mission is to build people who are flexible, agile, and ready for a future that is, by its very nature, unknown. And this is how you become one of those master learners. When an AI can give you basically infinite answers, the human value shifts. It's not about having the answers anymore. It's all about asking better, smarter, more creative questions. The answers are a commodity now. The real gold is in the questions. We're already seeing students figure this out. They're not just staying in one lane. The people who are really thriving are the English majors who also know how to code, or the engineers who also study philosophy. It's this Mix of broad perspectives with hard technical skills that creates something new, something a machine can't just copy.
Which brings us to maybe the most important question of all. In a world that's just full of artificial intelligence, what's left for us? What's our uniquely human advantage?
I mean, think about it. An AI is a phenomenal data processor, but it can't teach you grit. It can't give you that spark of true innovation or creativity. It doesn't know the frustration and the joy of the discovery process itself. It doesn't have lived experience. These aren't soft skills anymore. This is the new core of human value. And that's really the big takeaway here. The goal isn't to compete with AI. It's a powerful tool, maybe the most powerful tool ever, but its job is to enhance our own minds, not replace them. It's here to help us think in ways we never could before.
So we'll leave you with this question to chew on. Think about your own education, or the education system in general. In this new age of AI, the value of just knowing answers is dropping fast. The real question is, are we being prepared for the world of tomorrow? A world that doesn't reward what we know, but how well we can ask the next great question.